Hi, my name is Corey Biazzo, and I'm a practicing American civil litigation attorney, and you are watching Executive Coup. In today's episode, we're going to explore a new episode that redefines executive power, the direct handpicking of a former private attorney of the president to pursue indictments against his political adversaries without the support of career prosecutors or adherence to basic prosecutorial terms. Recently, President Trump selected Lindsay Halligan, one of his former private attorneys, as the interim U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, a post traditionally held by seasoned criminal prosecutors. Halligan, whose background is in insurance law, had never prosecuted a single criminal case before her selection by President Trump for the role. Despite lacking criminal law expertise, she now leads one of the most influential federal prosecutors' offices in the United States, which is located just outside Washington, D.C. Halligan's tenure began under extraordinary circumstances. Not only was her predecessor fired after refusing to charge the president's preferred targets, but Halligan herself could not find a single career DOJ prosecutor in her office willing to bring indictments against James Comey and Letitia James. For those that may not know, James Comey is a former director of the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigations, and Letitia James is the current New York Attorney General, New York City. DOJ insiders report that Ms. Halligan bypassed extensive written warnings from career staff attorney memos explaining both evidentiary weaknesses and technical legal obstacles that advised against proceeding. Sources suggest that these memos detailed how the available evidence could hardly support a successful conviction, let alone a sustainable indictment. Halligan's actions are especially controversial given the basic legal realities. The threshold for securing a grand jury indictment, where a prosecutor alone presents evidence, is far lower than actually securing a conviction at trial, where the standard of proof is guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, and the defense can challenge every element. DOJ norms dictate that prosecutors should not seek indictments unless they believe evidence will likely result in a conviction at trial, a standard Halligan is accused of disregarding. The unprecedented episode opens the door for allegations of vindictive prosecution, where criminal justice becomes retaliation for personal or political grievances. Legal scholars already speculate about procedural defenses Halligan's targets might assert, including claims that her interim, unconfirmed appointment, lacking approval from the United States Senate, leaves her without lawful authority to indict. Defendants may also argue Halligan is not properly empowered to act as a U.S. attorney or even as an assistant U.S. attorney under federal law. If true, every action she's taken as an interim U.S. attorney, including these indictments, could be voided on legal grounds. Halligan's rapid rise, anchored in loyalty to the president rather than prosecutorial experience, ignites urgent debate about the future of neutral law enforcement. Halligan's office's refusal to heed experienced DOJ prosecutors' warnings reflects a larger trend: the subordination of independent legal judgment to political calculation. The specter of criminal prosecutions as reprisal weapons is no longer a theoretical risk. It is a reality playing out on the national stage. As we witness the consequences of this engineered indictment strategy, from eroding public confidence to risking the legitimacy of future prosecutions, we must ask, how much longer can the line between politics and justice hold? Keep following Executive Coup for further updates on this matter and others related to the apparent executive coup attempt that is unfolding in the U.S. federal government at the direction of President Donald J. Trump. Thank you.